Hello everyone, I hope everyone is well. As you can see, I have the cards ready, and of course the Wisdom from the Woods Oracle by Hind. I hope that you like the change of the decor. Let me show it to you just a bit, and let's hope that I can not make a mess and show you the cards a bit better as well. Yeah, just a bit. Okay, I'm hoping that's correct. That's good. As you can see, I have a few candles and a few crystals as well, just to help me with the intuitive part of it and on how this reading will go. So to start with, I'm going to start with the cards for once, and let's hope that you will like it and let me know how you feel about it. So to start with, I'm having the card of the Oracle deck from Hind, Wisdom from the Woods, and it's the ivy at this moment. That's the plant we have for this week. And it's speaking about let's grow together and climb to the heights. So I feel that it speaks about growing together, about helping each other, about cooperation, about raising our vibration as a community and as the whole world together, in a way. I don't know why exactly, but I am a bit more sentimental today. It might be that the moon is in Cancer in my first house, or 12th house, and not crossing yet into not yet. It has probably not passed yet into Cancer, but the Mercury is turning direct. It's actually stationary at this time, and I'm a bit more overwhelmed because of the spread that I have in front of me. And we have the Five of Swords, that is speaking about Venus in Aquarius, and I feel that it speaks about a lower vibration. It speaks about two opposite factions, I will say, that is just lowering the vibration of everyone else. Venus in Aquarius is about the community, is about everyone and not just our own personal vibration. It speaks about the community, it speaks about everyone. And here it feels like we're just divided in two and the energy is just very low. So I feel that what this card needs to tell us is that we need to raise the vibration as a community. And that is being even more clear by the Hermit and the card of Virgo right next to it. As this week we have a full moon on the axis of Virgo Pisces, and also of Mercury turning direct after retrograde, because this card is also the card of Mercury retrograde, going inwards, going into the cave to find the truth, to find the sun of our own self, to find exactly what is wrong and how we can fix it, and also to go within to plant the seeds that you can then grow and harvest in the next 9 months. That's the feeling of it. So get ready for the winter. This card says, but here it's about going within to find where the mistake is, to find how you can raise your vibration as a community, to find how you can grow as a community. And the next card says that as long as this is going well, the Mercury in Aquarius and the Six of Swords is speaking of a clarity, is speaking of an intervention, is speaking of a peace, is speaking of balance. That's what I feel like. If you see these cards, it's only a number apart, and both are Aquarius, but one is Venus in Aquarius, the other one is Mercury in Aquarius. And you can see that the art is identical almost. It's only the colors that change, and of course the number of the swords. Because one is about balancing, it's about everyone contributing to one cause, and the other one is about bringing the energy low and everyone fighting each other. The only change is one sword that brings the balance, and I feel that the only change here is the Hermit in the middle to tell us that we need to go within and find what exactly is missing so that we can reunite the pieces. As long as these three happen, I have the Knight of Cups that to me here speaks about not just raising the vibration, but going to the next level of energy. It's kind of an offering to not the community exactly, but to the universe from the community. And the horse that looks back is telling you, look, you can follow us and find what is happening over the what you see here in the next level, on the next level, on the next vibrational level. But you need to do the work as a community and as a whole system in order to get that. But you have the strength, you know how you can do it. Let me show you the way. Of course, the last card I have for this spread is the Justice card of Libra, and talking about adjustment. And I feel that we've all seen a lot happening from the last week, and I'm thinking that a lot is still happening. A lot of things are going to still happen, and I feel that what this card says about the beginning and the end, about the balancing of the universe, about the balancing and the justice of the whole universe and the whole world, is that each one of us needs to take responsibility for what we did, what we did not do, for what we allowed to happen, what we let happen. I'm not going to tire you much, because I feel that, as the last card of the deck says, change is here, change is happening, and we all need to change the way we do things, the way we think, the way we interact with each other, and the way we vibrate our emotions. I feel that there's a lot of change coming up. I feel that we're having a metamorphosis of sorts happening, and I feel that this spread is calling us to find our community and raise our vibrations together. Find the people that speak to your soul. Find your own soul. And don't allow that just because things were happening one way, they're going to still be happening this way. Things are changing, and we all need to take responsibility for our actions or our inactions, for what we allowed to happen and what we did as well. So just to go over some of the astrological events of the week, because it's a lot happening in Greece. That's why I'm just so emotional about this spread. So we're having Mercury turning direct late tonight, at least in Greece. I'm not sure where exactly in the world you are, so you can check on that with an ephemeris or a chart of the moment. And the moon is from tomorrow into Cancer. Oh, I didn't say, of course you'll see it on the description of the video, that this is the video for the 22nd until the 28th of February. And of course I'm Unicorn Astro, and my name is Athena. You can call me the Unicorn Astro or Athena, I don't mind. For this week, so that I don't tire you too much, we're having a few things. Of course, the square of Mars and Venus from last week. Of course, the square of Uranus and Saturn. And of course, we're having a trine between Pluto and Mars in the beginning of this week, but it's going to continue affecting us and continue being close enough that we're going to feel it until the end of the week. So the moon, as I said, starts from Cancer, and then on Wednesday crosses on to Leo. Before that, of course, we're having the Mars trine Pluto, and this is where the huge change and the metamorphosis is happening, I feel. And it might not just be personal metamorphosis and change, but also something to do with the world, something to do with the Earth on itself. And let's not forget that NASA said they sent another robot on Mars, so they might tell us that they found something there as well. You never know. What I feel here is that it's a very emotional week, because the moon is making oppositions to Pluto, and also a sextile to Mars and a trine to Neptune. That's happening on Wednesday, and on Thursday she's making an opposition to Saturn, Jupiter and Mercury. So all the changing that is happening within us from Tuesday onwards, it's quite possibly that will find us a bit more emotionally challenged and perhaps emotionally drained as well through the whole week, because we don't have too many of other angles, but the moon is making enough to keep us a bit unbalanced. On Friday we have the moon in Leo, of course, and she's making a square to Mars. So it's kind of an intense energy of where you put your emotional energy, and where you, sorry, just to find the word, but it's an emotional energy, and it's where you feel that you need to give more attention sentimentally and emotionally. Also on Friday, the Venus is crossing on to the Pisces sign. So it's going to be a bit more dreamy, a bit more sentimental, a bit more easygoing, I feel. And a lot more to do with our feelings, a lot more to do with emotions, a lot more to do with making people happy and offering that unconditional love and a feeling of you can lay down your burdens and be a bit more childish in a way, a bit more easygoing for a while. Also, the Sun is sextiling Uranus, so it's bringing on its own revolution, its own energy to try something different, to bring something different on, to bring something that can change the world in a way. It's that kind of thing, but also in a more sentimental way, in a more dreamy way. I feel that with the full moon on Saturday and with Venus in Pisces that is starting to make a sextile with Uranus, I feel that we can manifest things. I feel that we can tell the universe what exactly it is we're dreaming of, but be sure that it's a more detailed dream. It's not just a dream of I want a relationship or I want a reconnection with an ex. Make sure that it's heartfelt. Make sure that you give as much detail as possible. Don't just let it be, I need someone to be here with me because I don't want to be alone. Make it like, I don't know, I need a kind person that will be able to support me when I'm down, that I'll be able to support when they're down, that we can grow together, that doesn't need me to complete him and I don't need to complete me because I am complete, but we can grow together and share our views and share an unconditional kind of love. Dream of and ask the universe to reconnect you with a lost friend, that maybe something happened during the retrograde and you had a fight that never should have happened. Find, I don't know, find something that speaks to your heart and that makes you happy, but not just to reconnect with an ex just because you're lonely or just because you want to show them that you were the best thing for them, because you might not have been the best thing for them and they might not have been the best thing for you. So check in with yourselves and see logically, with Mercury direct now in Aquarius, what it is you want and how you want your life to be in order to manifest it. I feel that magic is in the air on this weekend, and with Venus in Pisces and with Venus in a sextile and Sun in a sextile to Uranus. On the full moon, we're having the Sun on the 8 degrees of Pisces and the Moon on the 8 degrees of Virgo. To be exact, 8 degrees and 57 minutes. In Greek time, it's 10:13 a.m. And the Moon is making a trine to Uranus. So it's kind of an idea to bring up something revolutionary on your emotional planes. And also the Venus side of things is making conjunction to the Sun. Not complete, but it is allowing for the fairy tale to come true, for our imagination to bring things up and to allow us to dream and bring into our lives exactly what we're dreaming of. But as I said before, take care to be something that you actually feel it in your soul, not something just because it's a trend or just because you're feeling lonely. The same thing goes for Sunday. After the reflection of the full moon, I feel that the whole Friday, Saturday and Sunday you can reflect on why you want things to happen, what exactly you want to happen, and how you can make it happen. And also be honest to yourself, because on Sunday, I feel it's for the whole day, that we have a grand trine between Taurus, Capricorn and Virgo, with Mars, Pluto and the Moon. And as it's a grand trine in Earth, in the signs of Earth, I believe that it speaks of making things happen, of building things, of planting things that then you can grow. And also it speaks of, to me at least, of a major metamorphosis inside ourselves and inside our communities, inside our souls, that can be expressed on that time, and that we can decide on who we are going to be and allow our souls and ourselves to grow through that metamorphosis. But it feels to me that for Friday, Saturday and Sunday, you can decide and you can live your own dream and make it happen and build on that dream. But just make sure that it's a soul dream. It's not just an egoistical dream. It's that kind of an energy. To me, that's how I feel it. That's kind of energy I feel. And also reflect with the full moon and the Mercury turning direct. Reflect on what it was that you needed to learn during the retrograde, what you needed to adjust during the retrograde, and apply those changes, apply those adjustments, apply those lessons to the rest of your life and the rest of the month and the rest of the 3 weeks until Mercury goes back to the 26th degree of Aquarius. I don't want to tire you much, but I do feel that it's a week of major changes and a week to allow us to make a fairy tale come true for ourselves and perhaps for others as well. I will not be tiring you anymore. If you would like to find me for anything tarot or astro related, of course you can find me either on Viber or on Instagram, on Facebook, or on email, even on a comment here. I will be answering any questions that I find. Of course, just to ask you not to comment any links that promote vices. Those will be deleted, and I'm hoping it was a one-time thing, because the next time they're going to be reported as well. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the Venus in Pisces. Enjoy the aspects that are being made this week. Make sure that you are living your most authentic life, your most authentic and soulful life, and don't repeat the same mistakes. Don't allow what might have happened to you to happen to anyone else in the next generation. Let us all together change this vibration, this energy, and allow our children to grow in a more humane world. That's the feeling I'm getting. Thank you, everyone, and see you next week. Take care.